Hi all, I'd just like to do a video on helping you do a clear out on yourself, emotional clear out. So I've just had a really great clear out on myself. So this should be done regularly because perhaps you've been drawn here because you're going through your own healing process at the moment, your own healing journey, which is what I am on, and I want to help others with some advice, any advice I can give. So today I just needed to do a clear out, and what I did, which was really profound, was simply a mantra. So you guys have probably heard about how mantras are really important. So what we've got to do, so I was just shown then, is in a channeling I just received before, is the mind. We need to retrain our mind. We need to have the left and the right brain in sync, working together. Most of the time it's not, but some of you that are drawn here, perhaps you have had a Kundalini awakening yourself, perhaps you are psychic, perhaps you are just going through a healing now with yourself, a clear out. And mostly the left brain activities, just the mundane stuff we've got to do. It's the mathematical side of the brain. It's the one that drives the car. It's the one that does all of the physical things. And the way I like to describe this is there's the physical you and there's the spiritual you. Now what we don't want is just being the physical you, going through day by day of your routine, your work, whatever it is you're doing. You're going to do this, you're just going to be stuck in a spiral. You need to have more right-brained activities to connect yourself to your spirit self, to your authentic self, to your God self, higher self, whatever it is you want to call it. It's all one thing, the energy, the source energy. The more you're connected to this, the more peace you'll be, the more aligned you'll be, the greater you will feel. It's just peaceful bliss, and that's what you need. That's what we all need. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. This is what I did today. Close your eyes and you say over and over, I am what I am. I am what I am. By saying this over and over, you are teaching your mind to accept yourself, how you are exactly right now. And what it also does is disconnects you, if you're able to do this. Hopefully you will feel the healing that I did. So it connects you with the authentic self, the who you really are. So I am what I am. It sounds like you're labeling yourself, but what you're actually doing is you're not. You're accepting what you are, and so it teaches your mind, your brain, your conscious self, and your subconscious to work as one. We need the cohesion. I think that's the right way I say it. I'm saying that word, cohesiveness, of the mind. We need it to work as one. The right and the left hemisphere, we need it to work as one. So this is what I was saying about what I channeled earlier on. I was showing the brain as one, not as two hemispheres. So by saying I am what I am, you're teaching Your subconscious already knows it. It's already pure. It's already clean, clear, perfect the way it is. And so you're teaching your conscious self to accept how you are. And so it's really powerful and it's really healing. So, there was another part to it I'm just trying to remember. I am what I am. I am what I am. You just say that over and over. Now, if you've had a Kundalini awakening, if you have had that experience where you're at 0 point, I like to call it, you're at your God essence, you're in God's arms, whatever it is you want to call it, it's all one thing. So if you 0 point is you at your pure state without the mind interfering with wants, needs, daily activities, the physical stuff. So we're all got that essence, God force presence, that's what I like to call it. So 0 point is where you're right at your center. What was I going to say? Come on, tell me. You're at 0 point. Right, so when you're here, that's what I was going to say. So when you've had a Kundalini awakening, you understand what it feels like to be at 0 point. 0 point being the oneness. The oneness, the bliss, the peace. Excuse me. And you're at that point, okay? If you've experienced that point, it will help you even more so when you're saying, I am what I am. I want you to remember that feeling of oneness and just let go and really trust and believe and feel that you are and know. Like, take all of those feelings that you felt during that knowing, that complete oneness, awareness of self, take that feeling while you're saying those words. And I just had the most profound clear out, and it was just amazing. And now I feel really great again. I feel inspired. That's why I'm sharing and I'm trying to help others. I feel creative, so I'm writing, I'm painting. I just feel great. So good luck with that, and repeat that mantra. Another thing that just came in is find a mantra that works for you, what you need to do. So when I've had clients before, I've gotten, I'll give you a scenario that happened. It's kind of sad and negative, but I'll share it. There was a client, before she came here, I said I'm open to receive messages, and I received a flash of molestation. Okay, and I was like, oh my God, how am I going to say this to her, you know? Anyway, I knew I had to, otherwise I wouldn't have shown me that. So I said that to her. I was a bit afraid. And she said, that's okay, yes, you're right. And that's okay, I'm ready to face it now. I'm ready to let my feelings out about it now. And that's why she came to me. She was guided, you know, spirit aligns it that way. So she was ready, and I was ready to give the message of healing to her. So her mantra was, I told her, this is really important, she needed to hear, that she's lost her identity, and she needs to separate what happened to her to who she thinks she is. Now, that was a really powerful thing for her to hear, and that helped, that got the ball rolling for more healing. As she was ready to heal, she was ready for that, and so this is what she needed to hear. And her mantra was, her mantra was, let's see what it was. I'm just going to ask now. So she just had to repeat those words. I am not what happened to me. I am not what happened to me. So because she was putting them together, she was labeling herself as that. So it helped to detach and release her from that. So she had to say that over and over. I am not what happened to me. I am not what happened to me. And I got her to sit with me and start saying that. And after a few times she said it, she was just normal, and then suddenly all comes down the tears. So the mind is listening. The subconscious and the conscious mind are melding into one, and this is where the healing takes place in the brain, when you can get them to work together. So by saying that over and over and over, she was teaching her mind that it just retrains the brain. Okay, so what I was saying is find what you need to hear about yourself. Many people, it's to do with love, fear of love, from pains in your past. So you need to, you can say I am love, I am worthy of love, over and over and over, and let those healing words take place. And just remember, everything's energy, and so when you're saying the words aloud, you're talking to your body, and because you're saying it over and over and over, you're embodying those words. So your mind catches up and it sends the signal, it sends the healing all down. Okay? Good luck. Bye.